Hi, this is Eric Daw from OmniFit, and I have a quick question for you. Do you want to strengthen your core? And what I mean by core is your stomach and back. Why is this important? Do you have low back pain? Do you want to strengthen your tummy, make it easier for you to exercise, maybe make it easier for you to be upright and maintain good posture? Well, I have 3 exercises. Get the most bang for your buck type exercises. Doesn't include a lot of sit-ups or any of that kind of stuff, but 3 most bang for your buck. But before we get into it, please like and subscribe, folks. I got plenty of content still coming. So let's get into it. So the first exercise is a plank. And as you see here, it requires you to stabilize your body in a straight line to be able to maintain or hold that position. So as you notice right here, I'm actually starting from the ground, and this one is actually the most difficult one. It requires you to be on your toes, keep your knees straight, and have your elbows right underneath your shoulders. And if you notice, my body is in a nice straight line and maintaining and hold that position. Try holding this for about 30 seconds. If you can hold it for longer, what I would encourage you to do is do reps of it. So you can go for a minute, but I'd rather you focus on doing reps of it. So do 30 seconds, take a break, do 30 seconds, take a break. What that actually does is help stabilize your core and builds some strength between your stomach and back. Try this version. So I know what you folks are thinking. I can't hold that original plank I just showed you from the ground. It's too difficult to hold for 15 or 20 or more seconds. Don't worry, I can't or I won't let you down. So I have a bench behind me, but you could use a chair, a couch, a kitchen counter, anything you can put your elbows on. So folks, before you go and find all that stuff, watch what I do. So I want you to find that chair or whatever you're gonna use, put your elbows just like the other plank and toes with your heels off the ground. Very similar to the one I held before, body in a nice straight line. What I really want you to do is really engage your stomach muscles. You should feel that you have to use those stomach muscles to keep you and hold you in that position. Like the plank on the ground, try to hold for 20, 30 seconds, or whatever you can do. Regardless of which version of the plank you do, it's important that you hold that body in a straight line. As you noticed in both of them, whether it was from the ground or from the bench, how my body position was. So if you did the bench version and it actually becomes easier as you do it, I also encourage you folks, try to challenge yourself. Eventually, try to work yourself to the ground. Exercise 2, folks, is a bird dog. Yeah, it has a funny name, but it is an awfully effective exercise. Particularly if you have low back pain or you want to strengthen your core, it's an awesome exercise. But to do this exercise right, look at my starting position. My knees are under my hips and my hands are under my shoulders. Very, very important. Everything needs to be lined up first before you even make your first move. And then once you're here, I want you to create a little curve in your low back. So like as we're standing, you should have a little bit of a curve in your low back. Same thing, create that little bit of a curve in that low back. And then from here, with your arm going out about 45 degrees and up straight, and that opposite leg going straight back, try to hold this position. 15 seconds, 20 seconds, try to hold this position. And of course, we want to do both sides. So folks, I already am predicting again what you're going to tell me. Eric, I can't go on the ground. My knees hurt. It hurts to kneel. Well, I got another alternative. And again, uses this bench, folks. Uses this bench. And again, you could use a chair. You could use a chair is probably the best option, but you could use a chair. And this is what I'll have you folks do. Watch when I do this. So I want you to stand about a foot away from the bench, then put your hands flat on it. What do you notice? Your back or my back is nice and flat. Once you get in that position, then extend the opposite arm, opposite leg. What you should feel is the shoulder of the hand you're lifting and the glute and core of the opposite leg. So our third and final exercise. So what is it? Well, number one, do you have something like this? This is a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller or something like it, do you have something, maybe even a stack of books or something that's about this high that you don't mind putting your foot on? And you'll see what I mean. The third exercise is the assisted leg lift. So as you see me doing right here, I'm first using either a towel, a band, a strap. You can use anything you have, folks, to get that really good hamstring stretch. And folks, I really want you to focus on keeping that leg that you're pulling back as straight as possible. So that once you're here, I want you to lower the leg straight as low as you can go, keeping that stretch in your hamstring. As you see me doing right here, my foot hits the foam roller and then goes back up. Try this on both sides. But again, the key is keeping that stretch and letting that other leg go as low as it can. So that's it, folks. Those are those three exercises. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, folks. Love to hear your comments. Love to hear your questions. Please feel free to reach out to Eric Daw right here, everybody. On that note, take care, folks.